Hello. I hope you had a fabulous Labor Day weekend and you're excited about your week ahead. Even though it's a short week, I hope that you make it highly productive and do a lot of activities that are going to help you reach your goal. So I'm Dr. Shelley Nash, and I'm the founder of Living Powerfully Community and also the director of Dr. Shelley Nash Coaching, which is where I help high achieving women to unlock their genius, 10x their income, and claim the success that they want and deserve. So first off, I wanted to announce that we have finally finished my website, and it is up and it is live and it is beautiful. So I'd love for you to go there and enjoy it, get some of the free downloads that I have available for you in the resources tab. There is the self-mastery handbook, as well as money mindset affirmations. These are some of my favorite money affirmations that are there for you to download. So go on over to the website. It's drshelleynash.com, and I'll put the link below. And if you have any inquiries from the website, you can go to the contact button and send me an email, and I'd love to know more about you and have a chat with you. There's also on the resources page, there's a list of all of my favorite books. And you can just click and buy them if that's what you like to do. There are other programs of coaching, self-study coaching that you can do, as well as my major coaching programs, which I offer, which is the Self-Mastery to Riches Academy, as well as Thinking into Results. So you can read all about it on the website. I hope you really enjoy it. My web designer did such a fabulous job. It's like going on a retreat when you go into the website. So I hope you really enjoy it and get a flavor for what it's like to coach with me and that sort of thing. So definitely send me an email if it's resonating for you. And then today's topic, it comes from my study this morning, and it's to count on yourself, to really trust yourself, and to know that you know. Oftentimes we go around and we ask other people's opinions, and we're not sure, and just allow yourself to trust yourself and count on you, because you are the one person that you can count on. And as I was studying this morning, I also heard a phrase that I've heard Bob Proctor say a million times, and it just struck me on a deeper level today, because he says that you are the only problem that you've ever had, and you are the only solution. And that reminds me of taking responsibility for every aspect of your life, for taking responsibility for your life. You are the one that's responsible for the problems as well as creating the solutions. Anything that seems to be a problem, that's something that you don't like, that's going on in your life right now, when you start to realize that you're the creator of your life, then you realize that not only do you create the great stuff, you also create the not so great stuff. And we need to learn how to shift ourselves to creating more of the good stuff, more of exactly what we want, instead of constantly creating what we don't want, problems, constantly creating the same life over and over and over again every single year. So just think about that quote. You are the only problem you've ever had, and you're the only solution. And so responsibility is a big part of that. And in my past, I went to a lot of 12-step programs. And in a 12-step program, if you've never been in one, you go through 12 steps, and you go through and work them. And the step 4 is really taking a personal inventory. And when you're taking this personal inventory, what you're doing is actually taking responsibility for every aspect of your life, every relationship that you had, and what was your part in it not going very well, or what was your part in the problem. And so it really helped me realize that I needed to take full responsibility for everything I created in my life, even if it was something that somebody did to me, there was a piece of it that was my responsibility. There was a piece of it that I was still allowing to happen in order for that to be done, quote, to me. So there's a quote in our study book this morning that I wanted to read to you, which just goes into this so well. And it's talking about blaming others. And that when you blame others, it causes a person to remain bound in a prison of their own making. When you blame others, it causes you to be bound in a prison of your own making. And when you take responsibility, blame is eliminated and you are free to grow. You're free. So when you stop blaming and start taking responsibility, you're free to grow. And in another workshop that I take, we call it being a victim or being responsible. And we would never want to think of ourselves as being a victim. But if you look back in your life, maybe before you started personal growth, there was probably many times when you felt like a victim to circumstances, to situations. And this is what I'm talking about. Even though something happened to you, there's a part of yourself that was responsible for that happening to you. And it's really hard to look at. And yet when you do, it will be enlightening for you. Here's another phrase from our study this morning. When a person refuses to accept responsibility for their life, they reject their uniqueness. Boy, that just tugs on my heartstrings, and it makes me very sad, because when you refuse to accept responsibility for yourself, you're rejecting yourself, you're rejecting your uniqueness. And they turn all their power over to the other people, situations, or circumstances. That's exactly what codependency is, turning all your power over to other people. They are no longer in control of their future. When you refuse to accept responsibility, this is what happens. The role of blame in your life. When you're blaming others, you're in that codependency cycle. You're in a prison of your own making. You're powerless. You're not in control. And what tends to happen as a result of all of that is your confidence goes in what some people call the shitter. It goes down. Your confidence goes down. The lack of belief in yourself. This is why I'm saying count on yourself. Count on yourself. If you're in this cycle, you probably need some help. And so reach out to me, and I can either help you with my coaching, or I can guide you to the right 12-step program or the right counselor or whatever you need to get out of this cycle. Because if you're in this cycle of blaming others and situations in your life and not taking responsibility, you're going to go down a cycle that it will be really hard for you to get out. Can you get out? Yes, you can, because I've done it myself. And so you can get out of that cycle. However, you need to understand it. You need to have the right tools. So remember, you are the only problem you'll ever have, and you are the only solution. So we need to take this strong, hard, honest look at ourselves and then ask for help. We don't do this alone. We don't shift our mindset alone. It takes a lot of strong willpower, strong knowledge, and support and coaching in order to understand what's happening in your thinking process and to shift it. So by your thinking makes it so. So the problem that you created, or the problem you're experiencing, was created by your thinking. And the solution to the problem you're experiencing can be created by your thinking. So you can be in charge. This is how you can be in charge. And I know that these phrases, think to create, think into your results, and what you think about comes about. You think who you become. What you think about becomes you. You know, we all resonate with that because we resonate with the truth. But the truth also is that you likely don't know how to do that. You likely don't know the steps that you need to take in order to shift yourself, to shift your thinking, to get what you want. You may think you do, but I will venture to guess that you don't really know how to do it. And I will venture to guess that you're probably getting the same results over and over every single day, every single month, every single year, and you're stuck in a rut of the same old thing. So begin to count on yourself, begin to love yourself, begin to show up as your own unique self. And if you need help with any of these challenges, I'm telling you, I've been there. I can help you. I can guide you, and I would love to do that. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday and the rest of your week. And I'll be showing up more here as we go into the month. September is going to be an awesome month. I know it's the transition from summer into fall, into winter. So it's autumn is what they call it. It's autumn. And I think it's a beautiful time. I just had a birthday on September 3rd. And whenever I have a birthday, it always feels like a new year for me. So whenever your birthday is, I don't know if you think of that as your new year, as your new starting point, but September also always feels like a new year because of our tradition of starting school in September. And so if you're ready to start something new, to begin counting on yourself, saying yes to yourself, and really in that, saying yes to your dreams and continuing to grow, then reach out to me. Take a look at my website. I'll post it below. I'm so excited to share it with you, and make sure to grab some of those freebies on the website. So I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.